we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like when you've never made a lap on the place, it'd be different. So, you know, I don't think they've been here for like 6 years. So there's not probably very many people who have ran here. So it'll be fun. We'll see how it goes. You know, hopefully it looks like a fun track. So we'll see. It's same here, it's same tomorrow. When we run tomorrow, we run the same setup everywhere we go. So at least unload with that, and then you'll change from there. So I think that's kind of something like, even looking at the racetrack, you say, oh, it might be a little, you know, rough, or it might be slick or whatever. It doesn't matter. I just start out the same stuff every time, and that way I can kind of like tune from there and you know, go from there.
Just keeping it simple. You don't want to like, I mean, sometimes you'll roll up and you're like, oh, like this is obvious, you need to change, but most of the time you just unload your normal package, your baseline, and run hot laps and see what you need for qualifying, and if you're way off, then you make a change for the heat race. But we try to just keep everything as normal as possible so you don't get like thrown out to the weeds early. When I'm not the one driving, it's really easy to just be like, dude, it's fine, just run it. But then like when I'm driving, I will overanalyze. It's like, I don't know. But like when I'm here, I just tell them like, it's fine, like it's no problem, and we just go about it. But if I'm driving, I overanalyze. No, it's my favorite thing. It's sampling right now, but it's actually 1922 right now. I mean, it depends who you are. Like some people use this number, the ADR. That's 94.6. I don't use that number. We use density altitude. What was it, 1800? Yeah, 1850 is like, that's your altitude, like above sea level. So like that's what the air is similar to if you're 1,800 foot above sea level. I look at the number, and then I have a chart in there, so I go to the chart, find my number, what's close to it. There's a range, right? Like 300 foot on the low side, whatever, or on the high side, you would change it. But I take that number, go to my chart, find my settings, and plug them in. That's pretty much it. Some tracks, like big tracks, you'll make other changes just so you don't get hot or run the motor too lean. You'll just add some more fuel on the bottom or top, whatever you prefer. But that's just like your baseline. Like Engler gets us set up with all of our easy numbers. So he builds a chart. We just take the number, plug in the chart, good to go.
The track is really hard to pass on without like kind of getting crazy, so just try to see how the car was. The car was great. Got past a couple guys, or got past a guy there, ran up to the pack kind of, and then just kind of pick and choose finish, top 6 make it. Just kind of like a weird, like, I kind of like did like a half slider on Logan just to see if I had some grip down there, and like that was it. Like,
did you?
No. So, yeah, no speed. There's no speed. So, and the track's like gone already. So, all right, I'm taking this.
Yeah, I mean, second, it wouldn't be bad if it wasn't, what is it, 4 in a row or something like that. So, and especially because we were leading, but like Briggs was hammering it. So like Kyle said, like he's kind of in a spot where he has to, this time of the season, kind of be smart about it when you're running for the points like that. So, I mean, he could have gone and maybe try to get back by him, but he wasn't really willing to run it as hard as Briggs was. So it kind of boils down to that, but second place isn't bad for what we're gunning for this year. But it is a little frustrating because I feel like early we were quick, and then I thought later we'd kind of come to more, but it just seemed to fade away. Frustrating, but still second is good for the end goal, so we're happy.
What do you like more, running for wins or running for a championship?
Oh, wins. Yeah, wins for sure. I don't know. The championship's gonna be badass, like if we can make that happen, right? Obviously, but when you're in these positions and you work so hard like all week and work so hard all night, you want to have like the top step. So it's a tough like toss up, but at the end of the year, like if everything keeps going how it is and we get to that point and we are able to clinch it, it's going to be pretty sweet. It'd be worth sitting here a second and going, man, I wish we won.
This tire will be ready for qualifying if we need it. So I will. So yes, we were really bad, and we won, and I don't know how, but I always told him if we ever brought a Mach 1 back, we would just annihilate them. That's what I said. That was back in the day. It runs uphill in both center of the straightaways, I feel like. So you kind of run uphill, you go over it, and then you're kind of like light getting in. But it doesn't have, it's got like super grip for a couple laps, and then it has no grip. But I don't know what it races like. One of a kind. Definitely, it's a different animal all around. Yeah, weirdest track ever. Like, okay, when I was here, right, it was so slick. There was only all the way around the top or all the way down, not just like this mid. So I don't know. I have no idea. I threw the kitchen sink out for the heat race. It wasn't good then. And a couple other changes. I guess we'll see if it's better. I don't know. That was weird. Real weird. And then it's like some of the cars that are super fast are slow, and some of the cars that are super slow are like super fast.
Yeah, we're missing a lot of pieces for the puzzle though. Like I don't even know what the picture is supposed to be yet, but we're gonna find out here in the feature. Early, first off, facility is amazing. I mean, we took a tour around this place. It's pretty sweet, but racetrack is a little different. Hot laps was like greasy, and we got passed in hot laps, so that was not good. Great start to the night there, but made some changes for qualifying. Weren't any better in qualifying. Heat race, not any better, I don't think there either. But we've gone like a couple one way, right? So now we've heat raced that, realized that it was the complete wrong decision for what we have going. So now we're gone the other way, and we're going to try that for the main event. But it's tricky. Like I just told you a second ago, like it looks like a paintbrush out there. Like it's all one color. Like I don't really know where they're going to end up. So it started like slicking off, and then like they chewed it back up, brought grip to it. So no one really knows what's going to happen. Like Kyle said, the real rain's got some moisture in it, but hopefully we've unlocked a new puzzle piece for the feature here. We start 11th. We have nothing to lose here, so we're just going to make clean laps, and we'll see how he feels when he gets out there, if he wants to push super hard or not. So we'll know at the end.
Once we all got in the line there, it was just, man, the track was like tacky and fast, just right through that one lane. I gained a spot, lost a spot, and then kind of ran there forever, and then gained one spot, and then someone crashed. We weren't bad, we just were in the position, right? Like where you're at racing. Just salvage and try to, I couldn't like make, there's no like, it's so slick, you don't have a run like down the straightaway. It's really hard to make a run for a slide. If you do slide, you're almost like in slick, and then like there's those like ridges of like, kind of like where it was dirt, where you can kind of get something. Anytime I got close there, I kind of over-rotated a little bit. I think we started up 5 positions, we finished up 5 positions. I don't think that they were that much faster. In the end, we probably not as good, but you know, once you get up there racing, you're seeing where people run different lines. You don't really know where everyone's running. Right. So at the beginning, well, it shows. At the beginning of the year, we ran for wins. I wasn't thinking about championship at all. And then we were winning. I was just sailing it out. Whatever happened, didn't matter. Well, then we got to a certain position to where, like, you get farther in the season. Well, now, like, the season's going to the other side, right? So you have to, like, you could say, oh, I'm going to run the hard every single night. Well, you know, 50 grand's a lot of money, and to win a championship's a big deal, right? So I don't care who you are. And it doesn't matter. I think about it, right? I don't know who wouldn't, but yeah, you just gotta. He ran balls to the wall last night, and I couldn't do that. Beginning of the year, I was laying it all out there on the rough tracks, Bloomington, like it was great, right? Because we got a long season to go. Well, now you're slowing things down. Things are getting. We got a pretty good lead, so we just don't do nothing real stupid, and we should be okay. I think you got to race a little different, and so that's kind of where we're. I mean, we had 3 seconds in a row, but I'm giving it like
4
seconds in a row, but I'm giving it like, you know, 90%, right? Like, so I can't like all out go for it. And same thing with the car on the setup. I can't just, beginning of the year, I'm like, let's just go for it. Like, it doesn't matter, right? Just go for it. And we were learning and stuff. Well, then I got to a certain point where it's like, you know, you can't just, because you don't want to go out there and run 25th, right? You don't want to miss the setup so far that you're start running 15th every night, right? So, you know, I think tonight we had one of the worst cars we've had, and we ran 9th, right? So, you know, just from the beginning of the night to the end of the night, like it just, man, we just missed it. We'll see. I think we were, yeah, just not being able to race for a win it's so different, and it's not fun. So, if you win a championship, it's all worth it, right? But it almost puts like, I remember a couple years ago, there was one race that when Justin either was going to win one of his championships, and like I passed him, like, man, he wasn't out there, and I think we were in Arizona or somewhere, New Mexico or something. And man, he just wasn't running hard. And then like I was like, man, what do you think? And he was like, I'm giving it, but like, you know, it's on the wall cushion. People are climbing up on the wall, and you can only give it so much. Well, now I understand like where he's at and where like everyone that kind of is getting close to a championship. Like if it was really close on points, then you just have to give it, right? But now it even made it worse for me because it's not close on points. It's like it's far enough away to where I just don't need to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like there's still anything can happen, but you know, we keep running top 5s, top 2s, you know, every single night, then we'll be in good shape. I would love to go into the last 4 races of the year with enough lead to just at least go to Western World, right? Show up to Western World and not have a care in the world, and we go to race to win the race, which would be very exciting. So that's the plan, and it'll take a lot of pressure off, and we can just race and have a good time, and you know that we've already kind of, you know, as long as we start, like we're in good shape.
Everybody be quiet, I'm back.
It's officially chapstick season.
Yes, it is.
Can you have them talk about their Hobby Lobby experience?
Yeah, I'll give you the breakdown, the simple breakdown here. We were being very nice people. We parked in the parking lot overnight. He asked Casey this morning when I loaded to leave, and I went in to like verify. I'm like, hey, there's no way we can park it. Like, there's so much space. Like, there's a ton of space. And he proceeded to tell me it's fall. It's a Saturday. It's the busiest season of the year. He said the park lot's gonna be absolutely full. I was like, all right, we'll work on our park. I'm like, there's a road right here. We park on that road. He's like, yeah, no problem. Park on the road, comes out, starts screaming at Casey. He's like, you can't park here, you gotta get off the property. And we're like, whoa, like, what's going on? Keeps yelling at Casey, and he says, get your shit out of here. And I then was like, hey, bud, we don't use language like that on our team. Like, that is not proper for you being a manager either. I'm like, we don't appreciate that. And then he got scared and went back inside. Well, like, we're being good people, like trying to do our nice thing and like make sure we're okay with that. He's like screaming at us for no reason. No, and they're a Christian company too, so they should not be using swear words.
You thought you were going to turn him into corporate.
I thought about it.
Yeah, when we walked through, he was like, please guys, I'm on it.
Yeah, I thought about it.
So we went shopping there 2 hours later. So we got a monster truck pillow for crew. We got a Cars pillow for him to like sleep on pillow for crew, and we got a Cars blanket because we have a Cars bed, but he didn't have a pillow and he doesn't have blankets. So we got blankets, and his birthday's coming up, so that's how he got the monster truck pillow. And then Carson got sticker books for the race tonight.